हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू लॉ स्टॉर्मिंग प्लेटफॉर्म। मेरा नाम है शालिनी और आज के इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे पार्डनिंग पावर ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट एंड गवर्नर। नाउ वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले अगर आपने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब टू लॉ स्टॉर्मिंग। ऑल्सो अगर आपने इसके पहले के वीडियोज़ नहीं देखे हैं तो इसका लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में और ऊपर कार्ड पे आ जाएगा। प्लीज़ वॉच दोज वीडियो बिफोर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो। नाउ आगे बढ़ते हैं। सो पार्डनिंग पावर ऑफ द प्रेसिडेंट इज गिवन अंडर आर्टिकल 72 एंड सेम पावर फॉर द गवर्नर इज प्रोवाइडेड अंडर आर्टिकल 161 ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। नाउ पार्डनिंग पावर को हम कह सकते हैं कि दिस इज अ पावर विच इज कॉन्फर्ड बाय द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑन द प्रेसिडेंट एंड इज इन द नेचर ऑफ जुडिशियल पावर। सो प्रेसिडेंट के पास पावर है अंडर आर्टिकल 72 टू सस्पेंड, pardon, remit or commute sentence in certain cases. So एक बार let's go through what the provision says. It says under clause 1 that the president shall have the power to grant pardon, reprieve, respite or remission of punishment or to suspend, remit or commute the sentence of any person convicted of any offence in all cases where the punishment or sentence is by a court martial. Secondly, in all cases where the punishment or sentence is for an offence against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the union extends, and in all cases where the sentence is a sentence of death. So now let's understand this. The article or the provision is trying to say कि president के पास ये power है to grant pardon. However, this power can be only and only exercised when a person is convicted of any offence. So the prerequisite for exercising of pardoning power is conviction of any offence or for any offence. Now this power extends to where punishment or sentence is by court martial. तो जहाँ पे किसी भी court martial में किसी को कोई punishment मिली है उसके respect में president के पास power है to pardon, reprieve, respite, etc. The second is against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the union extends. So जो pardoning power है president की that extends to the law with regard to which the parliament has the power to make law, which means the matter enlisted in list 1 and list 3 of the constitution. So union की power जहाँ तक extend करेगी to make law, उसके respect में अगर conviction granted है तो president has the power to obviously take action against those. Now the third is where the sentence is a death sentence. So अगर किसी को death sentence award हुई है तो उस केस में भी अगर कोई mercy petition फाइल करता है obviously the president has the power to pardon under article 72 of the constitution. Now before and in order to better understand this provision, let's see the meaning of all these words that is used under article 72. So firstly it says that the president has the power to pardon. तो pardon का मतलब होता है to completely absolve the offender from all sentence and punishment. तो हम जब किसी को उसके सेंटेंसेस से एज वेल एज पनिशमेंट से कम्प्लीटली एब्जॉल्व कर देते हैं एज इफ वो बेगुनाह हो, दैट इज़ एग्जैक्टली व्हाट पार्डन इज़. द सेकेंड इज़ रिप्राइव. रिप्राइव में हम उसे कम्प्लीटली एब्जॉल्व नहीं कर रहे हैं, इनफैक्ट एब्जॉल्व भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, बट हम उसके पनिशमेंट को टेम्परेरीली सस्पेंड कर दे रहे हैं. सो टेम्परेरी सस्पेंशन भी इसलिए होता है कि अ पर्सन कैन इनफैक्ट गो एंड सीक और फाइल mercy petition if he wishes to do so. तो उस पीरियड के लिए so that he can exercise that power, you are temporarily suspending the death sentence. The third is respite. Respite में suspension नहीं है but हम postpone कर रहे हैं एक punishment को to a future date because of some special ground. For instance, let's say when a woman who is, let's say, on a death row is pregnant, so we can definitely, if the president so desires, he can postpone that punishment till the baby is born, right? The fourth is remit. Remit का मतलब होता है या remission का मतलब होता है when we reduce the sentence without changing the nature or character of that punishment. In other words, हम बस sentence को reduce कर रहे हैं. तो अगर 5 साल की punishment है तो हमने उसको 3 साल की कर दी, या फिर 2 साल की punishment है तो if the president so desires उसको 1 साल की punishment कर सकता है. However, we are not changing the nature of the punishment, right? This is the distinction between remission and commutation. Commute में क्या होता है? When a higher punishment is substituted with a lighter punishment. So for instance, let's say किसी को rigorous imprisonment granted थी for 5 years and that is reduced to simple imprisonment for 5 years. So यहाँ पे 5 years ही है duration punishment का, but the nature or character of punishment is changed from rigorous to simple. Similarly, एक और example देखते हैं. Let's say someone was given a punishment of imprisonment for life, right? Which means for the rest of that person's life. Now, if that is changed to imprisonment for, let's say, a particular duration, so that would also amount to commutation. Or if the nature of punishment is changed in the sense, let's say, imprisonment was given and that is changed to fine, so that would be commutation of offense. So we are changing the character of the punishment in case of commutation. However, in remission, there is simply reducing the sentence or the years of sentence. Now, similarly, this power of pardon, reprieve, respite, remit, commute is also bestowed upon the governor under Article 161 of the Constitution. So, the governor of the state shall have the power to grant pardon, reprieve, respite, or remission of punishment, or even to suspend, remit, or commute the sentence of any person who is convicted of any offence against any law relating to a matter to which the executive power of the state extends. So, with respect to every matter which is listed in second list of the 7th schedule, with respect to that, the governor has power to commute the sentence or remit or respite, reprieve, or pardon. However, the distinction between Article 161 and 72 of the Constitution is this, that the governor does not have the power to pardon a death sentence. Article 72, Clause 3 talks about the fact that the President's power to pardon a death sentence will not affect the power to suspend, remit, or commute a sentence of death exercisable by governor of a state under any law for the time being in force. So, the governor has the power to suspend, remit, or commute a sentence of death. However, he does not have the power to pardon a death sentence. And also, governor's power does not extend to court-martial. That is only the prerogative of President of India under Article 72 of the Constitution. Now, a question arose whether this executive power is subject to judicial review or not. And this question was in fact answered in Epuru Sudhakar versus Government of Andhra Pradesh, wherein it was laid down that the judicial review under Article 72 and 161 is available under certain grounds. Firstly, that the order has been passed without application of mine. Secondly, that the order is malified. Third, that the order has been passed on some extraneous or wholly irrelevant consideration. उस केस में भी judicial review की जा सकती है. Fourth, that the relevant material have been kept out of consideration. And fifth, that the order suffers from arbitrariness. So, even this power of the executive, just like every other power, which is exercised by President under Article 72 and by Governor under 161, it is subject to judicial review. Alright. Now, if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.